bent down, hand out to touch her shoulder. "It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you." She spun. Her face twisted, eyes black, teeth sinking into my ankle like knives. Pain exploded up my leg. Before I could react, she tore free and bolted. She didn't run like a child. She sprinted like something wild, limbs jerking, body snapping forward at impossible angles. Her laugh split the air, shrill, jagged, the sound of a witch shrieking through smoke. I stumbled after her, but she only ran further, faster, until she disappeared into the burning horizon. And I was left standing there, ankle bleeding, the fiery glow licking higher, the blocks around me still pretending to be normal, as if hell itself was waiting just beyond that fiery horizon. I checked my ankle. The bite was pretty bad and there was pain, but at the same time, it really didn't hurt, which I found peculiar. I thought about going back to the hospital, but then I said to myself, I'll just go home and fix myself up. But then I realized I did not know the way home. At that point, the police pulled up, and one of the officers said to me, "Run." I took off running as fast as I could, and the police began chasing me in their car. This is going to sound crazy, but one of the police officers looked like a young Abdullah the Butcher, and the other one looked exactly like a young Maniac Mark Lewin. I was running down the street as fast as I could, and then the police car pulled over. They jumped out of the car and took off in pursuit on foot. They were way faster than me and caught up to me in no time, held me down on the ground and just continued to beat me for an unspecified amount of time. After the beating, I was thrown into the back of the police car and taken to the precinct for booking. When we got to the police station, they took me straight through the precinct and into a courtroom where the judge, who looked like an alien version of Judge Judy, in drag with red hair, a big alien oval head, a long extended chin, a thick, well-trimmed mustache like Magnum PY, and a deep Jamaican accent, sentenced me to live in a house with a wife and 3 kids. The judge ordered the bailiff, who looked like a dwarf version of Little Richard, to bring out the wife and kids, and had a police car waiting out front to take us to our new home. When we got to the house, the police had luggage in the back of the car as well and threw it on the front lawn, and we picked it up and carried it inside. We went in and I looked around. The place did not look bad. Then my neighbor came over, walked straight in without knocking, and introduced himself. He opened my fridge, pulled out a beer, and started drinking it. I looked at him closer and realized he was Mason, the guy I got into a fight with at the bar. He grabbed a few more beers, said he would be back later, and just walked out. My wife wasn't bad looking at all, and the judge gave me 3 boys. They all looked a whole lot like me. Same jawline, same crooked smile. So in a strange way, it almost felt like a real family. I told the kids we need to set some ground rules, and we needed a little time to get to know each other. They all shouted in unison, "Fuck you, Dad!" I snapped back, telling them that's no way to talk to their father, and if I ever heard it again, I'd beat their asses. They dropped their heads, muttered apologies, and then shuffled closer. Then they hugged me. It felt strange, their little arms tightening around me, too tight. And then I realized, while the 2 oldest held me, the youngest went my pockets and relieved me of my valuables. I jerked back and yelled, "Stop!" But it was too late. They had already cleaned me out, pulling every possession I had from my pockets before darting away, laughing like little comical thieves in the night. I just sat there, scratching my head, trying to figure out what the hell was happening. Then I caught a smell, something cooking, something rich and savory. My wife stepped out of the kitchen wearing an apron, her face lit by the warm glow of the stove behind her. She told me dinner was ready, but it would just be the two of us eating tonight. The boys, she said, were out with friends. That didn't sound so bad. At least I get a chance to know my wife better. She served me at the head of the table, setting a plate in front of me. The food was delicious, almost too delicious. Every bite I took melted in my mouth like it wasn't entirely real. We talked, laughed, and had a wonderful dinner. Afterward, she leaned in close, her voice smooth and teasing, and suggested we go upstairs to make love. I didn't hesitate. We went upstairs, and while she freshened up in the bathroom, I lay back in our bed, waiting. When she came out, she stood in front of the mirror, brushing her hair in slow, methodical strokes. Then her head began to turn toward me, too slow, too deliberate, her eyes crossing strangely, her face twitching.
Why am I addicted already? Hit me with another.